Hi, this is a video to help you through the trying time of having chemo and maybe radiotherapy as well. This obviously, any kind of treatment for any disease can be harrowing and challenging, but I think now we all know so much about the different treatments that it can be scary even before it's begun, never mind once it has begun. And then, if you feel sick and you're tired, and it can be a huge challenge. But what we have to believe is, and the reason that we put ourselves into these positions and we make these choices is because we believe it's going to help the body to heal. And when you feel tired and weak, then it can be very difficult to keep your spirits up and your hope up. So I'm making this little video for you guys in the hope that it'll help even a little bit. So what I want you to do, no matter what stage you're at right now, whether you're during treatment or whether it's before or whether you're waiting for your next one or whatever, just sit and close your eyes and see how you feel. Come down out the head, because the head's where all the busy thoughts are. So come down out the head and come into the body and really check around this body that is actually an energy system. Just check round and see what feelings are there. And if you're scared, you maybe feel it here in the heart area, sometimes it's lower down in the abdominal area. Just see what's there and just allow whatever's there to be there as best you can, just for now. Just allow the energy, just scan around the body and just allow the energy that's there to be there. And then can you just welcome whatever's there as best you can, just for now. And remember, we welcome the energy so that the cells expand in preparation for us to let it go. So welcome it as best you can and then just let it go. Set it free. And hopefully you just feel just a little bit lighter, a little bit looser. And then just repeat, get back and see where you can feel it. Close your eyes, get into the body and just scan down this area and see if there's any heaviness there, any fear, and just welcome it completely and let it go. And any wanting control, security, approval, separation or oneness, can you welcome that too? And let it go. Just set it all free. And then just check again, see what's there. You can put your hand on, the way you would do to a child, just to reassure and soothe. Just to feel it and let it go. Okay, so that's just for dealing with the fear around it or wishing it was over. And what's going to happen, all the insecurities that go around it and waiting for your appointments, etc, etc. It's a very stressful time. I totally understand that. I've watched enough of my loved ones go through it. But again, we need to keep focus on the fact that, right, okay, we're doing this because we either want to have a lot more quality time or we really want to focus on the body healing. Now clearly nutrition is hugely important for a body that is whose immune system is very depressed. We absolutely can't get away from that. You need to cut out all the crap out your diet. Meat, sweet, wheat and dairy. In the book Radical Remissions, that's what most of the people who have defied the odds, that's the diet they followed. It's a very plant-based protein diet. So really look at putting lovely, fresh, energetic herbs and salads and vegetables into the body to really assist the healing, along with really looking at your emotional stuff and what is the body telling you. Now I want to just look at again, I'm going to show you another EFT technique for fear, because clearly when you get diagnosed, the fear of death becomes a huge thing. Well, first of all, it's the fear of appointment to appointment, what's going to happen next, what are the results, so we can look at that a little bit as well, because you can use these techniques for just basically for fear. It doesn't matter what you're scared about. Maybe you've come out the other side and you're starting to feel better, but there's a fear, what if it comes back? Maybe you've been told it's terminal or incurable. Maybe it is, maybe it isn't. Don't let anybody else tell you your destiny. Really get in touch with yourself and face your deepest, darkest demons. Make friends with this thing that we call death, so that there's nothing to be scared of. Because really, for the body to truly heal, we have to move completely out of fear. The cells go into an expanded state. We can let go anything that's been depressing the immune system over the years, whether it be from the external environment or the internal environment. We're living in a fear-based era and it's making us miserable. So releasing fear over anything, not being brave enough to look at your deepest, darkest fear and then just put a light on it, is hugely powerful for your healing. And again, in Radical Remissions, she talks about 9 steps, 9 things that generally people did in order to heal. One was movement and one was nutrition, but the other 7 steps are all about the emotions, all about our faith, all about our connection. And this is the part that that allopathic medicine leaves out. And this is the thing that we can do on our own when we are in this quiet, sometimes dark and lonely time of having treatment. And I understand that often if you're having chemo, you might feel sick and you might just be exhausted. But you can use this time to go on YouTube and get some really nice meditative links and just really focus on this, getting into the body. What's it saying? Tap into your intuition. That was another big one that came up for Radical Remissions. It's like, what is your body saying? Talk to it. Our cells have an incredible intelligence, a cytoskeleton of consciousness running through them that is giving us information and receiving information from us. When we start to go into a relationship of feeling love and compassion for the body, even if we don't understand what the hell's going on, we can change the environment, and you have the power to do that. We all have the power to do that. So if you can utilise this time to really change your internal environment by just sending love and compassion to the areas that need it, visualising yourself well, visualising the body healing. We've known for years that visualisation works. It changes the chemical electromagnetic field in the body. And it works, but you need to do it. So there's all these things that you can use this time where you're probably not going to be up to doing much else, to really get in touch with the body, to really let go of all fear of what's going to happen, what's the outcome, the security, and just let go into that place of relief where you hand over to something much bigger and greater than you. And when you do that, the body, the cells go, whew, thank God for that. So the techniques can really help you take the cells from this contracted, fear-based state into this state of like, do you know what? I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going to happen, but I'm just going to let go and enjoy the ride. Okay? So let's do some EFT around the fear. And again, it doesn't matter what you're scared about. Fear is just another feeling. It is energy that can be released. And there's 2 ways to face disease. One is with love and acceptance, and the other is with fear and resistance. We have the choice. I know it may not seem like that. I truly know that. But using the techniques on a daily, moment-to-moment basis, you will become more and more accepting of what is. And when you accept, the body can go into a healing state. Okay, so tap with me. Even although I'm scared, and even although I wish I knew what was going to happen to me, and even although I just want to be somewhere else and I want to be someone else, and even although this is like torture for me, all this trying to figure out and wishing it was differently, terror about my life, even although I'm having all these thoughts and feelings, I deeply and completely love, trust and accept myself. Even although I really hate this happening to me. And even although I'm exhausted and feeling terrible. And even although I'm wondering why me? I deeply and completely love, trust and accept myself. Even although I'm having these awful thoughts. And even although I'm feeling like shit. And even although I get angry, and I feel stressed and anxious and fearful, I deeply and completely love, trust and accept myself. Okay, deep breath. Okay, just let the energy subside. And just again, just check inside and see how it feels. And hopefully it feels a little bit lighter. Keep doing that if you still feel there's energy to be released, because it's like the pressure cooker. We're just unscrewing the top so that we can just let the steam out, so that we can just find peace and take ourselves away from this boiling frenzy and just move back into this peaceful place for rest. Okay, now we're going to change to the more positive side, the affirmations, the intentions, the hopes, the dream, even if the belief, even if you find it impossible to believe you can heal. People do healing from when they've been told. It's all over. So if you really want to give yourself the best possible chance, first of all, read that book, Radical Remissions. And then just release fear on a daily basis and take your mind and your attention and intention to healing. Okay, so tap with me. I am letting go of this fear. I am releasing my deepest and darkest fears. I allow myself to feel peace. I allow myself to believe I can heal completely. I am moving into communication with my body. I am listening to my intuition. I am letting go of all this suffering and pain. I am open to the possibility of healing. I am healing. I allow myself to heal. I am tapping into my intuition. I am giving my body what it needs. I am releasing all negative energy now. I am peaceful, accepting, and calm. Deep breath. Okay, and again just check, see what the body's saying. You may need to tap round just another few more times. Don't be afraid to say, even if it's just in the privacy of your own room or your bathroom, don't be afraid to say what you're scared of, to just get it out, because it's there. The body's wanting to release so that it can get peace, so that it can move into this place of relaxation and acceptance, loving state, a place of non-resistance and a place of non-judgment. When the cells are in this state, the energy can flow and the body will strive to do what it will always do for you, which is return to balance, i.e. heal. But I recommend, if you're struggling, then you really read this book. It's all success stories, it's all people who have defied the odds. It is definitely not over until the fat lady sings. So please, please, please practice the techniques, release the fear, and assist yourself to heal. Ciao.